Alright, howdy y'all. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are safe and I hope you guys are healthy. Today I'm bringing you a video about Virgil Abloh. Virgil Abloh and Louis Vuitton in particular. Louis Vuitton had debuted their runway show for Spring/Summer 21 menswear collection, and it is very eerily similar to another designer, but it goes by the name of Walter van Beirendonck, and he is not very happy about it. For all of you coming back to the channel, I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And for the new people that have never seen my channel before, my name is Josh and I like talking about clothes and personal style. So if that's your thing, stick around for the video because I definitely think we have a great one for you. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So as I said in the intro, Louis Vuitton has come out with their Spring/Summer 2021 menswear collection, and Walter van Beirendonck has been pretty vocal about his thoughts on it. And it seems like he's a little bit pressed. Mimicry is nothing new to fashion, but I find it fascinating that the head of a house as big as Louis Vuitton can make a mistake as big as he did. Virgil has this weird 3% approach where he says that he doesn't like to he doesn't want to change an item more than 3% from its original form and call it his own, which 3% is insane. That's an insanely small margin. If you were to turn that in on turnitin.com, like a paper that we used to in school, you'd still get 97% plagiarism, which really just blows my mind, and I'm very, very impressed that nobody on the Louis Vuitton team was like, maybe we should probably not do it. If you guys don't know who Walter van Beirendonck is, Walter van Beirendonck is a member of the Antwerp Six. The Antwerp Six are a collective of designers that graduated from Antwerp's Royal Academy of Fine Arts and are known to be some very influential individuals as far as fashion because they've been doing their thing since the 80s, the early 80s. I guarantee you that Virgil at least knows who Walter van Beirendonck is, but I mean, you know, who's to say? With the 3% rule, anything is possible, right? I can definitely see how that's an okay decision to go with. As far as business-wise, Virgil has been doing a great job on the business aspect. He's definitely been doing exactly what Louis Vuitton wanted him to do, and that's connect the younger crowd that was garnered through his other brands, connecting the younger crowd and meshing them with the older crowd that Louis Vuitton usually is kind of known for reaching. When in a creative position, you walk a really fine line that when it comes to drawing inspiration, it can be so easily scrutinized and criticized that your reputation is really built upon what you create and what you put out to the world. And the internet will absolutely just nitpick so hard that almost always will you be shown in a bad light. So it is a good idea to make sure that everything that you make cannot be taken in a wrong way. At least try. That's just my suggestion though. So with so many eyes on you, being the head of a fashion powerhouse such as Louis Vuitton, it is quite the blemish on a person's reputation when another designer calls you out for blatant copying. And I quote, "Virgil did it again. This is not just copying, this is using my world. Ideas, color, signature, cuts, shapes as his collection mood board. A world and signature that I've been working on since 1985. He is paid a huge amount of money to be an artistic director, and he has unlimited possibilities to work with anybody in the world. He could have asked me for a collaboration." And he brings up a very good point. A collaboration would have been such an amazing way for him to avoid this entire situation. I am more than certain that the executives at Louis Vuitton would have approved a collaboration with him and one of the Antwerp Six. That's how notable they are. That's how impressive it would have been. However, going through without the permission of the original inspiration, it just rubs people the wrong way. It's just not a good look. So Walter van Beirendonck said that he he should have asked for that collaboration, and that would have been a safe way for him to make what he's making. Now, love him or hate him, Virgil is a wildly successful individual, and you can't knock that. He's been doing amazingly for himself. Since starting Pyrex Vision, one of his first brands, he has done great. But how does that translate over to a luxury brand? That's really up to you to decide what you think of Virgil Abloh. And this isn't the first time. This is not the first time. He has definitely been scrutinized before, criticized before for copying other designs, and I'm well aware of that. It's not looking very good for his originality, unfortunately. Taking inspiration from another piece, from another designer, from somewhere else is not a crime. It absolutely is not. However, plagiarism is, and 3% I don't think is enough to call it your own. I just don't think so. So I don't want to completely hate Virgil, but he's not making it easy to be on his side from a creative perspective. Some say that in fashion that there are nearly no true original ideas, which I actually agree with to a certain extent. But at the same time, I firmly believe that that doesn't mean that you shouldn't actively strive for uniqueness, originality, innovation, and or creativity in general. Before I wrap up the video, I just want to say, if you like Virgil, like Virgil. I'm not telling you not to, and I'm not saying that I can do any better, but I definitely think that this had to be said. This is just information shared, and definitely something that I feel like a lot of people would be interested in hearing. But yeah, again, no hate to Virgil. If you like Virgil, no hate to you. If you like what you like, doesn't matter what I think. Just relaying information. As always, I want some sort of takeaway from my videos, and so what I offer to you guys as some sort of piece of advice is basically geared towards designers who are just starting out. Young people who want to start a brand, want to start designing. Just know that there's a very fine line between you taking inspiration and you copying another design. And so I would highly suggest that you strive to create something unique enough to call the design your own, or just own up to it and give credit to the original source of inspiration. I feel like that's like the simplest thing that Virgil and anybody else can do to protect their reputation, to protect themselves from either legal trouble or really anything else. I think that is, like, just give credit. Give credit to the people that inspired you. I don't see any issue in it. And it really is only for your own benefit to protect yourself so that situations like this don't happen to you as well. So just take that into consideration. But I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. Feel free to throw it down into the comments below, DM it to me, let's have a conversation. I am very open to talking to just about everybody who's willing to talk. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do what you do. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I appreciate your time. I hope this was informative, at least a little bit. And until the next video, I will catch you guys later.